Hello everyone, I'm Ihan0212 and in today's video I'm gonna show you the latest news for DarkzoneBreaktrough. Let's get started. Alright, so as usual, here are the Chinese titles. And now I will jump to the translations. Quick note, today is the 11th of April 2022. And now here are the titles, starting with the first and then going to the latest translated titles. So, DarkzoneBreakout from 3 days ago. The main policy is coming. Send test qualifications, the main strategy is here. Darzone season update, I will answer your questions. Then we got one from 2 days ago. E05 or iOS, basically. Stop Burnley, turned on. Apple iOS appointments open, experience server recruitment start today. And then lastly, we have Darkzone Economics, so another guide. Introduction, the farm spawn point, make a route and breakthrough victory. Now, I don't know why they did this, because I'm pretty sure they already did the farm guide way like before season, I don't know when. I have like weeks ago. Right, let's jump to the translated text. Alright, to start with. Send test qualification. Oops. Main strategy is coming. Darzone season update. I will answer your questions. DarkzoneBreakout 2022. 8th of April, 12 o'clock. DarkzoneBreakout, the main policy is coming. They're pioneers of the dark area. I am the main strategy for breaking out the dark area 117. I was busy with the game version optimization and update before, and I have been watching everyone's complaints and suggestions about the game from behind Laupai. Today, I will face the storm. In the future, I will regularly chat with you about the gameplay and production progress of the recent game, and I hope you will support it. On March 31st, the new season was updated. Today I want to talk about the season update and season activities. This article is divided into 3 parts. Interpretation of new season activities, recent questions and answers, and interpretation of end season activities. Interpretation of the new competition lease activities. In the last issue, we broke the news about the activities of the new season. Today, I will focus on introduction, the whereabouts of the leaders of the farm in the first phase of the leaders gathering event. Front row reminder, the matches of this event will be independently matched, which is independent of the current 4 battle maps. Please pay attention. So that means there are like a specific button when you go to QA, and you need to tap that if you want to join this event. Let me tell you the background story first. Tensions in the Dark Zone escalated. Renoel came to the farm to plan a mysterious incident with Ajax, I don't know. For this reason, Ajax dispatched multiple patrol teams to block the farm. Investigate this incident. Over. Interested pioneers, please leave a message. We will talk about it next time. Farm whereabouts of the leader. Yongzheng will go back and forth to Xueya with Yang in various districts and cities. So here you can see a patrol route. And I think this is like the raiders' point. Raiders can also be urged to come to a farm to support stationed in one of the motel, the horse drawer, and the wheatfield hut. So they can spawn at these 3 locations, and eventually patrol around that route. From 5 AM on April 22nd to 5 AM until April 29th, Ajax will patrol back and forth between various areas of the farm. and the radar may be randomly stationed in the car hotel, the stables, and the wheat-field hut. Due to the blockade of Ajax to enter the farm, you need to purchase from the contact Joel farm special pass in this thing, pass. So, yeah, this is this pass that you need to purchase. Leaders and guards are well equipped and carry valuables. What should the incoming vanguard do? Focus on evacuation. During the event, a limited number of evacuation points will be opened on the farm map. Either take out the leader pass from the leader and guards to evacuate at the designated point, or wait for the last 5 minutes and evacuate at the only designated location. Shugong Pass. In addition to equipment and high-value items, there will be new items, North Mountain Special Pass, in the future. This is related to the mysterious event in the next stage. Let's talk about it later. So the Bayesian Special Pass, or as well as North Mountain, because the Bayesian map is the North Mountain map. Pioneers may also realize that this activity is not only high risk and high reward, but also a bit brain burning. How to use appropriate tactics to fight against the boss, and how to deal with the dangers during evacuation are all issues that need to be considered. I won't tell you about tactics. I look forward to everyone exploring the gameplay freely. What follows is a series of quick questions and answers. Answers to recent questions. When will this test end? This is really important, basically. Main policy. It is expected to end in mid-May. Let Lopa inform you of the specific time. There's still plenty of time for everyone to experience the dark area. Rest assured. So that means mid-May, we probably gonna have a new wipe, as well as either the game releasing in China, finally, or a new CBT. Like the current CuttingTheEdge test, but a better version. And hopefully we will have more information about the global soon. Because this is now the third China test, and I don't know how many CBT you need to do, but the game is pretty good for an OBT in my opinion. But of course I'm not a developer, so I will inform you eventually when that happens. Like when we have more information about global and other stuff. Alright, next question. Will iOS still be tested? Main policy. The iOS test has indeed under preparation. On April 9th, the limited experience server equipment will be launched. You can go to the official public account to squat for equipment news. Why does passing on fire take so long to match? It actually makes sense. I don't know why someone asks that. Main policy. The Legend of Fire is a system in which skill pioneers lead new pioneers to fight together. When there is no suitable person to be passed on during the match, it will result in a longer match time. Of course, this is also related to the lack of players during the test period, and the official launch will improve. Yeah, makes sense. There are limited persons who has this, like, post, the passing the fire leader. So it makes sense that not 24/7 is a fire leader available. So yeah, stupid question in my opinion. Next question. Are the recent bugs fixed? Well, yeah. Main policy. The bugs that have been fixed recently are: first, fix the bug that the market price of grenade is displayed as 1 coin. Oof. 2. Fix the problem that the display cannot be matched during the match, and the derived bugs. 3. Fix the bugs that entering the armory does not consume tickets. Ooh, that hurts. That's like a pretty neat bug. Like, you can abuse it if you get that. 4. Fix the bug that some pioneers could not receive the 3-day base 2-5 privilege due to the delay in the settlement of some pioneers Season 1 season. Other bugs reported by Pioneer are still in the process of being repaired, and we will report them to you when we are done. If you find any problems, you can also click to read the original text below the article and give us feedback, and we will arrange it. Next question. Why has the number of account bans increased recently? Makes sense, because just more people cheat. What should be the question? Main policy: for everyone's good game experience, we have always insisted on cracking down illegal game behaviors. As the launch is approaching, the monitoring of violations continues to deepen. Recently, it has been found that behaviors, including illegal peripherals, affect the normal game environment, and we have also increased monitoring and punishment. The following behaviors that damage the game environment may be banned, including but not limited to using emulator, using offending peripherals, using plugins and promoting plugins, violations such as maliciously affecting the fairness of the game or reselling game resources. So this clearly states that if you sell in-game items in real life, that's bannable. It's a really important thing to note. Accounts that have been banned for a long time will no longer be eligible for testing. Pioneers should play and crushing them. Solve the problem of inactive season. End of season activity questions and answers. Why has the end of season event mechanism been adjusted? Main policy: since there are new players in this season, I will first explain where there is an end of season event. The original intention of the end of season event is to hope that before the data is clear, the pioneers can experience more intense in-game battles, and those who have not played Armory very much can also go to the waves. Our original intention is to take care of more pioneers game body and let all pioneers experience the fun of good equipment at the end of the season as much as possible. Therefore, we adjusted the end of season activities so that everyone can obtain advanced equipment and materials through their own activities. Last words. The season update is put into testing for the first time. Thank you for your forgiveness for some experienced problems. Don't talk nonsense, I will continue to fix the bugs. The bug. If you have any questions, you can leave a message in the comment area and I will reply when I have time, if I have time. We look forward to the dark area getting better and better with our joint efforts. See you next time. Now here's the test eligibility again, gambling. Yeah, I couldn't make this video earlier, but basically if you have WeChat, you know what's happening. If you don't, yeah, you're just listening because you just want to get something new about the global, or you just want to hear my voice reading up translated Chinese text, basically. Alright, test eligibility. Test qualification. The giveaway is coming again. Answer the question correctly and you will have a chance to win. Please listen to the question. On which map will the first phase of the leader assembly start? Just enter the correct slap plan, 2-character map name, the background of the official account, and the pioneer who answered correctly, and the order of answering is a multiple of 200, for example, the 200, 400, or 600, etc. Pioneers who answered correctly can get new talents, that's new talents, test qualification, limited to first come, 200 first come, first served. So that means the first one who answers correctly and is the 200, who is that person, will count as the first person who gets the test qualification. That means 200 minus 100 is 20,000. So 20,000 players need to answer correctly to get 100 test qualification. Alright. Congratulations, you are the 7th person who answered the test qualification code correctly and go to the public. Okay, so they also reveals who failed. Not who failed. That's excuse me. Like which person in that order were you who answered correctly? If that was correct number, in that order. Of 200, like that. Alright. But if you want to know, the answer for this question was the two two basically characters of the farm map, which can be located here. And of course I can't show this because I can zoom in. However, I can zoom in here, and these two characters are the name for the farm map, and you should have sent these two characters. The way you can do this is basically opening up Google Lens, and then with Google Lens you can run the text, and then you can select the text part and then copy text. So that's how you do it. Alright, now we are almost at the end of this article. What is Condolence Area about? ArenaBreakout, click to learn about renaming. That's delivered in access, learn more, click to read original text, feedback, gain problems, and help improve the experience. WeChat search DarkzoneBreaktrough, pre-order game, here's the QR code, follow the official account to get the latest entertainment. In the link below, in the description below, you can find a link to see how to enter the official WeChat account if you have a WeChat. Now, when you tap read more here, you will get to this page. Darkzone Guardian App Project. They are pioneers of the Dark Zone. In order to maintain and purify the environment of Dark Zone and give you a good game experience, we've officially launched the Dark Zone Defender program. We sincerely invite you to join the Dark Zone Guard team and fight against injustice in the game together. At the same time, players will have effective feedback. Will have the opportunity to learn about the latest information and official events. Let's work together to create a better DarkzoneBreakout. Extra feedback, box optimization suggestions, etc. Black product report, scalpers, algorithms, sections, etc. and cheating blow, plugin simulators, etc. So this is like the how to say that, feedback desk from DarkzoneBreaktrough. So you can send suggestions, bug reports, optimization suggestions, etc. Then you can send reports about like product reports like illegal things like cheating, etc. And then you have cheating with plugins and emulators, etc. Alright, let's continue with the second post. Apple iOS appointments open, experience server recruitment start today. Again, today is the 11th of April and this was posted on the 9th of April. So, DarkzoneBreakout, 2022, 9th of April, 6 AM in the morning. Why? Excuse me, I misclicked. Hello fellow pioneers, after a long period of preparation, the iOS version of Breakthrough is officially ready to open, or ready to come. Tencent self-developed high-fidelity hardcore shooting mobile game DarkzoneBreakout is now officially opened for reservations. Pioneers of iOS devices can now click to read the original text to go to the Apple Store to reach for DarkzoneBreaktrough, and click Get to make an appointment. After successful reservations, you can download the game as soon as the game is launched and start your career in the Dark Zone. DarkzoneBreakout, DarkzoneBreaktrough. On March 31st, new cutting-edge brand new blah blah blah. So if I'm correctly, I have already shown this. There were no GIFs in this article, but there are in this one. Quite a few as well. So if I know it correctly, this is exactly the same intro that I have already shown one time, so I will check it. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not going to show this because I've already showed this like 2 or maybe 3 times as well. I think 2. So we can spare a couple of minutes. I think it was like 7 or 8 minutes. Alright, let's continue the text. In a battlefield of the Dark Zone, the battle is only the means and the breakthrough is the goal. Always pay attention to the movement in the battlefield, always beware of ambush from the dark. Always be ready for battle in order to win the fruits of victory. In the hell of bullets against Rook's AI, map bosses and other players, loot, survive, and use their strength to break through. iOS reservation method, so this describes how to join the iOS version. Method 1. Click to read original text. You can jump to Dark Area Breakthrough details page in the App Store. And click the Get button to make an appointment. This is how it looks like. I've already shown this, but I will show it now again. So when you have this text, you go all the way down and there is always this read more. And this link always differs depending on the origins of the text. Sometimes it's like this link, sometimes just the official page, sometimes it's like the qualification link, sometimes it's a questionnaire, etc. So here you can see it. I don't have an iPhone, so obviously I can click the link. Quite nice pictures, and I've also already translated this in the last time. So let's continue. Method 2, go to the App Store, search for DarkzoneBreaktrough and click the Get button next to the So basically you'll either go to this link or go to the App Store and search for DarkzoneBreaktrough. So that's the two things. Quick note, you need a Chinese App Store link. So I don't know how to do that, obviously. Probably with VPN, but I don't have Apple, so I have no idea. Right, what if you want to play now? Experience server deletion test to find out. The new version of DarkzoneBreaktrough Experience Server Deletion Test Plan has been opened. No matter Android device or iOS device, as long as the pioneer who loves Darzone can sign up to participate in this test. Of course, again, if you have a wechat or either a QQ account. Experience server recruitment time, April 9th, 12 o'clock, or until April 13th, 2 o'clock. So basically it's still open. Experience server deletion test time. It is experienced to start on April 20th. Please pay attention to the follow-up official announcement for the specific time. So from April 20th, the server will be open for iOS, if I understand it correctly, and people are gonna be able to download the game as well as join the game from iOS who obtained eligibility. Is expected. Oh yes, Pioneer. Yes, Pioneer registration method. Long press to identify the following QR code, and you can fill in the following registration questionnaire. We will select a limited number of pioneers who have successfully filled out the questionnaire to issue the Experience Server Deletion Test qualification. So as you can see, again, even if you fill this questionnaire in, there's a limit because they're gonna randomly select people. So it's not first come, first served, it's just literally randomly selected. So it's again a gamble. Why? No freaking idea. Right, let's continue the text. Experience Server Deletion Test Q&A. What is the overall process of Experience Server Deletion Test? Android process. Participate in the requirements, fill in the questionnaire information, receive a group SMS, internal letter, and join the QQ group. Sign a non-disclosure agreement on the platform according to the QQ group guidelines. You can start APK download, install, and register, and enter the game. I didn't check it yet, so I will copy this QR code and I will open it in a second. Alright. iOS process. Participate in requirement 1. Fill out the questionnaire information 1. Receive group SMS and internal letter and join the QQ group. Sign a non-disclosure agreement on the platform according to the QQ group guidelines. Receive the invitation code for the iOS file deletion test in the mailbox. And subsequent iOS Experience Server Deletion Test version updates. How to install iOS and enter Experience Server for file deletion test. iOS participating in the DarkzoneBreaktrough Experience Server Deletion Test. First follow the installation instruction below. Step 1. Pioneers fill in the requirement questionnaire recruitment questionnaire and follow the prompts to leave information such as the mail address and account number to participate in the iOS Experience Server test. Step 2. Pioneers who have obtained the Experience Server test qualification will receive an invitation code for the DarkzoneBreakout Experience Server test through the mailbox received by the pioneers. The invitation code is expected to be sent to the reserved mailbox before April 20th. There may be a delay. Please refer to the actual receipt time. Step 3. After pioneers receive the invitation code, please search for TestFlight in the App Store and install it. So you need TestFlight. Step 4. Open TestFlight and follow the instructions to continue. After successful entering, click Redeem in the upper right corner, entering the received invitation code, and then install DarkzoneBreakout Experience Server test to test the iOS version. So unfortunately, if you are from iOS, you know how this works. I have no idea. Step 5. The follow-up Experience Server will test update of the iOS version. Pioneers only need to open the iOS version of the DarkzoneBreakout Experience Server in TestFlight. Follow-up Experience Server to test the update of the iOS version. Pioneers only need to open the auto-update button of the iOS version of DarkzoneBreakout in TestFlight or follow the relevant official test QQ group reminders to operate and install. There is no TestFlight build available for this app. We will let you know when the new builds are available. App information, blah 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 blah, push email. I have no idea how it works, as I already said. Alright, DarkzoneBreakout iOS version Experience Server recruitment is about to start, and it is expected to start Experience Server file deletion test on April 20th. Everyone's in the dark area. What is DarkzoneBreakout? Click to learn more. Test qualification acquisition. Click 7 to learn more. Click to read the original text to go to the App Store to reserve the game. Wechat search Q DarkzoneBreaktrough, pre-order game, follow the official account to get the latest news. Here's the QR code. Right. Phew. Finally, the last post. And I don't know why my voice is kind of gone, but okay. Let's start. Introduction to farm spawns. Points make a route victory. DarkzoneBreakout 2022, 10th of April, 12 o'clock. Hello fellow pioneers and welcome to the new issue of Darzone Economics. I'm AltPy. In the previous program we introduced the resource points in the farms, valleys and spatial maps in detail. I believe that the pioneers who have seen them have already understood the basic characteristic and resource distribution of these maps. However, since the birth of point of each battle is not fixed, how would the FlexBuy plan the travel route after entering the field, size, key resource points and mount gun points to gain greater advantages still requires long-term actual combat to master it. Today, AltPy, I will talk to you about the advantages, disadvantages, and route selection of each spawn point in the farm. I hope you can further deepen your understanding of the map, improve the evacuation rate, and make money. DarkzoneBreakout farm bird point introduction. DarkzoneBreakout #Darts ArenaBreakout analysis of the farm map. V video capture number. So I will show this now, basically. Come on, loading.
各位先锋，大家好，欢迎来到新一期的暗区经济学，我是老皮。之前的节目中，我们详细介绍过农场、山谷和北山地图中的资源点，相信看过的先锋都已经对这些地图的基本特征和资源分布有所了解。但是由于每一局战斗的出生点并不固定，如何灵活规划入场后的行进路线，抢占关键资源点和架枪点，以获得更大的优势，还是需要长期的实战才能融会贯通。今天老皮我就跟大家聊一聊农场中具体每个出生点的优势、劣势以及路线选择，希望能让大家进一步加深对地图理解，提高撤离率，把把开大金。首先我们来复习一下农场地图的情况。农场地图中的断桥将地图分割成东西两部分， 一条公路自东向西贯穿整个农场地区，先锋们的出生点位于地图东西两侧。通常情况下，对应的常驻撤离点会在另一侧。如果你出生在东侧，常驻撤离点会在西侧，反之亦然。当然，地图中段还会有一些特殊的便捷撤离点，满足撤离条件的情况下，它们也是不错的选择。考虑到出生点与关键资源点的距离，西侧出生的先锋们是很容易拿下谷物交易站的，东侧出生的先锋们则可以轻松收下装卸区和别墅。另外2个重要资源点马厩和汽车旅馆位于地图中部偏西的位置，因此出生在西侧的先锋在争夺时有一些时间方面的优势，但也面临被之后赶到的东侧先锋包饺子的风险。我们先来聊聊西侧的几个出生点吧。首先需要重点介绍的是位于悬崖公路南边的出生点，由于距离汽车旅馆最近，也被不少玩家称为1号位。开局在此处的先锋大概可以一口气直奔汽车旅馆，从汽车旅馆后方的楼梯直接上2楼，抢主客房外的免费保险箱。如果还同时携带了主客房钥匙或201房钥匙，也可以第一时间开门拿物资，这样能比较轻松地吃下2到4个不等的保险箱，开金几率大大的提升。不过撤离时就需要格外小心，不要被埋伏在外的队伍架死在汽车旅馆出口。出生在北边人工湖附近的先锋也有不错的地理优势，我们不妨称这里为2号点位。出生在这里的先锋可以选择第一时间前往马厩，将马厩外的高级武器箱和2楼的保险箱吃下。不过也有一定概率会出现你赶到时游荡者甚至男团已在马厩刷新，那就需要耐心应对了。位于谷物交易站中的2个出生点，我们不妨称之为3号、4号，也可以考虑1、2号出生点先锋们的战术，直接向马厩和汽车旅馆前进。因为暗区中并非每个出生点都一定会有队伍，因此也有机会第一时间摸保险箱。不过更稳妥的做法是在谷物交易站中摸索一些物资，顺便听一听脚步，判断最西侧的5、6号出生点是否有先锋，伺机打一打埋伏战。如果携带谷物交易站钥匙的话，交易站南栋2楼也是有一个保险箱可以开。至于最西侧的5、6号先锋，在抢资源方面确实有劣势，但是不要忘记，暗区突围是一个信息为王的游戏。5、6号的先锋可以选择稳扎稳打，在外围听一听谷物交易站的动静。当3、4号出生点的先锋们打起来后，再伺机行动，成为最后的胜者，再慢慢搜刮。接着我们再来看看出生在东侧的先锋们。农场地图东侧的出生点虽然也比较密集，但相对于西侧来说，地形更复杂，掩体较多，开局交战的概率相对较小，可以先在出生点就地搜索。当然要额外小心的是，虽然概率比较低，但是装卸区和别墅也是有可能刷男团的，要倍加小心。在没有男团的情况下，1、2点出生的先锋可以先在装卸区进行搜索，这里有一些食物，还有手雷箱，需要用钥匙打开的房间中也藏着几个武器箱。东侧2个出生点，我们姑且称之为3、4号出生点，则可以就地在仓库里搜索，这里会刷不少工具类的物品，游荡者的数量也相对较少。不过要提防公路南侧出生点的先锋前往此处。公路南侧出生的先锋5、6号点，则可以优先去别墅。别墅2楼的上锁房有一个保险箱，旁边不上锁的房间也有好几个抽屉可以摸奖。不过要注意的是，别墅是农场东侧最肥的资源点，可能会有多队先锋先后赶到，因此要做好打架的准备。以上为大家介绍完了大部分出生点第一时间的行动方案。不过在一局比赛中，仅仅占据一个资源点肯定是不够的，尤其是组排入场的先锋们，必然是要有前往多个资源点的规划的。那么如何在搜刮完一处资源点后规划下一步行动呢？老皮，我再给大家一些建议吧。位于汽车旅馆的先锋们可以不必急于前往下一处地点，而是选择在此守株待兔，伏击后来的先锋，架住后来的先锋进入汽车旅馆的必经道路。地下1楼火药房，2楼浴室窗户，2楼楼梯拐角，室外的狙击台，这些经典架枪点一定要熟悉起来。搜刮完马厩的先锋们则有2种选择，一是继续向东摸索，拿一些小资源后尽快撤离，开始下一把；另一种则是尽快向南横穿马路，尝试从正门突入汽车旅馆。当然这样做不可避免会和已进入汽车旅馆的先锋正面冲突，建议先通过声音听一听旅馆内的情况，再决定到底是从正门还是裂缝，亦或是地下室入口发起进攻。而位于谷物交易站的先锋们，在离开谷物交易站后，可以先到悬崖公墓， 看看墓地上有没有刷新的头盔和食物补给，接着根据情况找时机从后门2楼或地下室进入汽车旅馆。地图东侧出生的先锋们在搜刮完别墅和装卸区后，向西前进时需要穿过北麦田或南麦田。北麦田的堆料区和南麦田的2层小屋都可以搜刮一番。穿过南麦田时要注意小屋房顶的游荡者，他通常携带着半自动卡宾枪或者莫辛纳甘狙击枪。如果站着不动，被打断手臂或腿就很难受了。建议大家提前击败这名游荡者，保证安全。穿过了麦田后，先锋们选择无外乎进汽车旅馆放手一搏，或者绕道前往西部撤离点。建议大家根据补给剩余量和背包是否装满这2个维度来抉择。也有一些先锋喜欢在中部的回收站摸索一番医疗物资，不过这里地势低洼，容易被偷袭，实在不算是个非常安全的地方。想要贪物资的话，建议一定安排队友在南侧防御阵地处帮忙观察下情况。农场地图中行进路线的规划是相对单一的，由于出生点密集，入场第一时间抢资源点时容易发生交火。其次便是围绕汽车旅馆的激烈争夺战。对于新手来说，搞清楚出生点附近哪里有可能会刷新其他先锋，避免上来就被围猎，再绕开汽车旅馆这个是非之地，就可以有效提高撤离率。好了，那么以上就是本期暗区经济学的全部内容了。如果觉得对你有帮助，一定不要忘了点赞收藏哦。让我们下期节目再见吧。
Right. That was an interesting video. Right. There will be a ton of GIFs in this post, so I will jump back and forth. First, let's review the situation on the farm map. The broken bridge in the farm map divides the map into east and west, and the road runs through the farm area from east to west. Burning spawn points are located on the east and west side of the map, and usually the corresponding permanent evacuation points will be on the other side. If you were born on the east side, the permanent evacuation will be on the west side, and vice versa. Of course, there will be some special conveniences in the middle of the map. So, here is the map as we know. Seems like a maximum of 12 players can join this map. Excuse me. First, let's review the situation on the farm map. The broken bridge in the farm map divides the map into... Oh yes. Can be evacuated from the Hunter's Tunnel without backpack equipped. And evacuation from the Sound Blockade requires payment in coins. Plus, only 4 people can evacuate here. Considering the distance between the spawn points and the key research point, the pioneers born on the west side can easily win the grain trading post. The pioneers born on the east side of the castle. By the way, I will check because I'm not sure if these are already gifts or not. This is not a gift, but this is a gift. Come on, load it. Faster. Well, doesn't seem to load well, so I will just show this. It's ridiculous short clips. There are a ton in this post. Vanguards can easily take down the grain trading post, and Vanguards born on the east side can take down the loading base and villas with ease. The other 2 important research points, the stable and the motel, are located in the west center part of the map, so the pioneers born on the west side have sometimes advantages when competing, but they also face the risk of being rushed to the east side to make dumplings. See, west side of the farm spawn point, as you can see. Let's talk about a few spawn points on the west side first. The first thing that needs to be highlighted is the bird point located on the south side of the cliff road. Because it is the closest to the Xianxie Hotel, it is also called the number 1 position by many players. So the best position. It is also, pioneers who start here can probably go straight to the motel in one go. Take the stairs at the rear of the hotel directly to the 2nd floor and grab the free safe outside the main room. If you also carry the master room key, you are room 201 key, you can also open the door to get the supplies at the first time, so that you can easily eat 2 or 4 safes ranging from 2 to 4, and the chance of opening gold is greatly increased. However, you need to be extra careful when evacuating so as not to be framed at the hotel exit by an ambush team. Motel safe fruit. I think this one is also a GIF. Oh, come on, load. Stupid GIFs. Load in. Okay, here it is. Oops. Here it is. Like, speed up. Go to the motel and grab the safe. Bunnies born near the artificial lake in the north also have a good geographical advantage. We might as well call this point number 2. Pioneers born here can choose to go to the stable, or second best point. Go to the stables as soon as possible and eat the advanced weapon boxes outside the stables and the safe on the second floor down. However, there's also a certain probability that when you arrive the rocks or even the men's team have already spawned in the stables. So you need to be patient. And here's the GIF. Oops. Here's the GIF. So, speed up, go to the stables. And grab your money. Make sure to pop in a painkiller, so if you get shot, you will be alright. Okay. Stable safe fruit. There's 2 spawns located in the grain trading post. We might call them 3 and 4. Or consider the tactics of the pioneers of spawn 1 and 2. And head directly to the stables and hotels. Because not every spawn in the Dark Zone will necessarily have a team, there's also a chance to touch the safe for the first time. But it is more safe to do so at the grain grain trading station. Break is 2. 32 Grain is the leader of the next generation, looking for Gen Z number 3 and number 4. You can also consider Birdman number. Oh yes. However, a more secure to touch the safe for the first time. However, a more secure approach is to go up for some supplies in the grain trading station. Listen to the footstep, by the way, and determine whether the spawn point 5 and 6 on the far west side have a forerunner or not, and wait for opportunity to fight those ambush battles. If you carry the grain trading station key, there is also a save on the second floor of the south building of the trading station. Then here is the GIF for this post. Run away, run away. Run away, run away. Excuse me, that was stupid. Okay. As for the pioneers born at point 5 and 6 on the westernmost side, they do have a disadvantage in grabbing resources, but don't forget that breaking out of Dark Zone is a game where information is king. As soon as I hear the news of grain trading station, one of the pioneers of spawn point 3 and 4 fought, they waited for the opportunity to become the final winner, and then slowly searched. So here is the map again. Next, let's look at the pioneers who were born on the east side. Although the spawn points on the east side of the farm map are also denser compared with the west side, the terrain is more complex with more bunkers, and the probability of starting a battle is relatively small. So you can search locally the spawn points first. Of course, extra care must be taken, although the probability is relatively low. It is also possible for the loading and unloading areas and villas to brush the men's team, so be careful. In the absence of a men's team, pioneers born at 1 or 2 o'clock can search the loading and unloading area first. There are some food and grenade boxes. There are also several weapon boxes hidden in the room that needs to be opened with a key. So, this GIF. We are around the half. Right. Warehouse material route. The pioneers born at the 2 points on the east side, let's call them third and fourth points. You can search in the warehouse on the spot. There will be a lot of 2 items and the number of vendors is relatively small. But beware of the vanguard of the evacuation point on the south side of the road heading here. So, this is the full GIF, yes. So this is the warehouse material route. Pioneers born on the south side of the public beta points 5 and 6 can go to the villa first. There's a safe in the locked room on the second floor of the villa, and there are several drawers in the unlocked room next to it where you can touch prizes. However, it should be noted that the villa is the most fragile resource point on the east side of the farm map, and multiple teams of pioneers may arrive one after another, so be prepared for a fight. Here's the GIF. Yeah, this is a very annoying part, because there is, if you're in the second floor in the corners room, I hope you get there, like where are the cabins. Not that one, that needs a key. And here, not here. Like when you go to the, not the door in front of you, but on the right from you, it is no escape. So you are basically, how to say that? Pinned down if someone is outside. That's a very annoying situation. More than 22 have introduced the first action plan, most of the bird points, but in a game it's definitely not enough to occupy only one research point, especially the pioneers who will enter the field must have to go to more. How to plan the next action after searching for resource points? Let me give you some advice. Instead of rushing to the next location, the pioneers at the motel can choose to wait here and ambush the next pioneer. Shelter only wait for later pioneers to enter the hotel. The gunpowder on the first floor, the bathroom window on the second floor, the corner of the stairs on the second floor, and the outdoor sniper stand must be familiar with these classic gun points. Second floor, stair corner, basement, gunpowder, bedroom, window, rack, gun point. No GIF? Also here, no GIF. Ponies who have searched the stables have 2 options. One is to continue to explore eastward, get small resource and evacuate as soon as possible to start the next one. The other is to cross the street as soon as possible south and try to enter the motel from the main entrance. Of course, doing this will inevitably lead to the head-on conflict with the pioneers who have entered the hotel. It is recommended to listen to the situation in the hotel through the sound and then decide whether to attack from the main entrance, the crack on the basement entrance. So main entrance, crack, basement entrance, crack or the basement entrance. Pioneers at the grain trading post can go to the cliff cemetery first. After leaving the grain trading post, check to see if there are refresh helmets and food supplies in the cemetery, and then find an opportunity to enter the hotel for the second floor or basement of the back door according to the situation. I think this one is a GIF as well. Yes. So here's the cemetery. Speed, run. So usually where the GIF stops, there is one types of head equipment that could either be just decoration, like thing that you put on your neck, or either helmet. Sometimes it can be a really good helmet, so worth checking. The cemetery. Grain trading station to the graveyard supply route. Pioneers born on the east side of the map after scavenging the villas and unloading areas need to pass through the north wheat field on the south wheat field when heading west, and they can loot both the stockpiling area of the north wheat field and the 2-story hut in the south wheat field. When walking through the south rye, watch out for a rook on the roof of the hut, so it refers to the sniper scav, who usually carry the same automatic carbine or Mosin gun sniper. If you stand still, it is very uncomfortable to have a broken arm or leg, and it is recommended that everyone defeat the rook in advance to ensure safety. Roamers on the roof of the south wheat field. And both are no GIFs. After crossing the wheat field, the choice of the pioneers was nothing more than to go to the hotel and let go or to detour to the eastern evacuation point. It is recommended that you decide according to the 2 dimensions of replenishment, and whether the backpack is full. There are also some pioneers who like to group for medical supplies at the recycling station in the middle, but the terrain here is low and easy to be attacked, so it is not very safe. It is not a very safe place. If you want to be greedy for supplies, it is recommended to arrange teammates to help observe the situation at the southern defensive position. So, while someone is here, someone could be here. The gun on the southern defensive position can look down on the recycle bin. So like Calver, the teammate, right here, almost at the end. In general, the planning of the travel route in the farm is relatively simple due to the dense number of spawn points. Crossfire is likely to occur when entering the field to grab resource points at the first time, followed by fierce competition around motels. For the novice, figuring out where other pioneers may be spawned near the bird point, avoiding being hunted when they come up, and then bypassing the right and wrong place of the hotel can effectively improve the evacuation rate. Alright, so that's all for this issue of Dark Zone Economics. If you think it is helpful to you, don't forget to like and favorite. Let's see you in the next show. What is DarkzoneBreaktrough? Click to learn more, test post acquisition, learn more about renaming, click to read the original text to get more of your latest information. Wechat, Suzuki, DarkzoneBreaktrough, pre-order the game, follow the official account to get the most. Read more. And I will just leave this. I'm not even gonna read it. So, that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something that you didn't know before. Feel free to react, comment, like, dislike, subscribe, ring notification bell if you want. It's up to you. I'm not forcing you. And then I will see you next time. Bye.